lodge. It's actually called a wigwam. It seems to be an organization similar to the Masons. I'm not sure the name right offhand, but I will find that out. We have some real ham bones here.
Take that back.
And we're getting ready for the Court of Honor now. So everybody's busy here. Scoutmaster Bill taking care of some last minute things.
What is that about proper prior planning prevents what? There's supposed to be 7 P's in there somewhere. I don't remember them all. Nor are they appropriate for a scout function.
It's an interesting place. It's the women all gabbing. Oh, there they go. This is everybody's camera shot. Everybody used to be ham bones.
Go on this. They all like to be killed. Go back like this.
Hi.
We're making some good Boy Scout stew here. Thanks, Michelle.
Don't that look good?
We started with 9 Webelos coming into this group. Of those 9, 5 of the originals are still with us, but we're up to 18 boys now. We're doing real good. We're really growing, and we're having a lot of fun, right? I am. John, would you like to introduce our host?
Well, whether most of you know, this is the Redmond Lodge, so what I've done is I've invited Chuck Smith here. He's going to represent the Redmond Lodge for us, and they donated the hall for us tonight. So if I can have Chuck come up, he's going to talk to us and explain to you what the Redmond is and a youth organization for the Redmond. Chuck Smith.
I guess probably give a little brief history of the Redmond themselves. The original Redmond, for those of you who remember your history, after the Boston Tea Party, a whole bunch of our patriots dressed up like Indians and threw tea into the harbor. The same group of patriots, along with some other organizations such as the Sons of Liberty and the Tamarack Society. And after the Revolutionary War, these same people stayed together and became a sort of like a service group, similar to the Elks and the other groups you might be familiar with. It's the oldest continuous Native American club or social organization in the United States. It started here and it's continued since the Revolutionary War. It's actually older than the United States. It began prior to the Revolutionary War. Originally it was chartered to preserve and defend the country and honor its flag and its other symbols, and of course to provide a service. In those days the service was defending the country. Now their services are more community oriented. This particular lodge just celebrated its 86th birthday. It's one of the older ones in California. There's one other one up north of California, I believe it's a little older. We have members who have been in this society, have been in this particular organization over 50 years. We have one that made 60 years. We have a whole lot of 40 years, and there's a lot of those workers like myself. The organization for the last 10 years here in San Pedro probably hasn't been too well known in the community. I imagine a lot of people have probably driven by here and saw that Indian up there and trying to figure out what the kind of place is that over there. For those who are historically minded, this building used to be the San Pedro Library at one point in time. The last couple of years, we've got some new blood back into this thing, got some younger guys into it. We've tried to get back into the community service part of it. It's been pretty much a social club for the last several years. We meet once a week for a couple of hours. Usually the first hour is a meeting conducted along the lines of rituals and ceremonies based on North American Indians. Predominantly northeast type Indians. For those of you familiar with California, southwestern Indians, the ceremonies are quite are a little more formal for the northwest and northeast Indians. Along the lines of getting yourself in a little younger organization, there is a society or a group called the Degree of Hiawatha, which is primarily a young people's version of the order. It's open to boys 6 through 16, I'm sorry, 8 to 16. It's designed twofold. One is to provide the kids with similar activities as the Boy Scouts. Teaches them patriotism, community spirit, gives them an opportunity to learn a little bit about the Indians, and their ceremonies are also conducted similar to the adult ceremonies, a little less abbreviated, a little less than you have to remember. But primarily they're oriented along the lines of, here again, of Indian society, helping your fellows, terminologies and so forth. The adults a few years back, I think you wandered around inside, you've seen the pictures of some of the past groups up here in their full Indian regalia. They haven't done that. We haven't had a full Indian regalia ceremony apparently, from what I gathered in the last 15 years. I think about a month ago, our scouts did this Goodman's Lodge supports a Boy Scout group. And the Scouts is one of their projects. We're going to go in there and go through some of their gear and try to retrieve it and try to fix it up. Well, we found out most of the feathers were totally disintegrated. The leather was pretty well shot, so we sort of thought it might be a better idea if we started from scratch. But in the past, this lodge and several other lodges have supported a tribe of boys, Degree of Hiawatha. And right now they're looking to try to get that reorganized here in our community. I believe there's 2 members here of our organization who were involved with the boys a while back and a half. It's been quite a few years. And the requirement is 3 of the adults will sponsor or provide guidance for it. Of course, all the other adults in the tribe, as they go through the different offices, will periodically stop in to instruct and teach the kids some of the duties and responsibilities of that particular office. Here again, the goals are twofold. One is to provide these kids with some community activities and some training in a little history on Indian lore, and also eventually grow them up in the adult readiness. The joint requirements, I say, basically are boys have to be from 8 to 16 years old. Right now, we haven't formalized. It's open in terms of how we're going to organize, because we haven't enough kids yet to actually get on board and get going. They require 20 to start a charter. We've got about 6 or 7 from Troop 1253, and there's a couple of other kids who aren't affiliated with Scouts at all. They're interested in it. A couple of sons, but we don't have enough for 20. They recommend 25. That way, typical second or third week of attrition, not down to the limits again. If you're interested, I'm going to give John some applications. What we'd like to do is try to get enough up here, and when we get enough to make a group up, we'll come back out to you and let you know when and where. We generally intend to have a once a month meeting, probably a couple of hours. Part of it will be ceremonial, the other part will be teaching Indian crafts, Indian lores, that kind of stuff. I'm an Indian lore counselor for the Boy Scout in the Harbor District. So some of the things that we do here will coincide with the Indian lore American Action. You boys can kind of work on that. You can also get in touch with me outside of the regiment for that if you wish. But the idea is to provide another setting for citizenship, training, patriotism, that kind of thing. It's also, here again, it's structured similar to scouting. We have positions and degrees of chiefdom and so forth that they go through. There's advancements and fill different positions. And the idea was that John asked me to present it to you, and we're also asking for our regiment.
What I've done is I got a new computer program for Christmas. I got to playing with it, so I made some certificates for advancement for everybody that's been with the troop, 10 foot on up to their current rank, to kind of catch them up. These can go in an I Love Me wall if you have one of those, or a scrapbook, hopefully not in the garbage can. So what we'll do is we'll start working down the line here, and we'll get things going. Wesley Barnhart, it's our last Court of Honor. Wes has earned his Communication Skill Award. One of the things I do is we have immediate recognition at our troop meetings, so I'll just kind of regroup here. Also, I'm giving Wesley his certificate for tenderfoot for second class. All right? Here you go, Wesley. Anthony, can you bring your mom on up with you too, please? The reason we're doing this, since our last gathering, Anthony has earned his First Aid Skill Award, the Citizenship Skill Award, Communication Skill Award, and has advanced to the rank of tenderfoot. All right? So what we got here, we have a mother's band for him. All right? So if you could very carefully attach that to your mother.
First aid.
There you go. Dustin, I don't have anything for you tonight, but since the... Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do. I've got one here for you. Sorry about that. Yeah, come on up here, guy. Since our last Court of Honor, Dustin has earned his Communications and his Camping Skill Award. All right? So he's right on the verge of first class here. Daryl. There you are. All right, since our last gathering, Daryl has earned his Communication Skill Award. I also have certificates here for Daryl for his tenderfoot and second class advancements. David Hitch and Donna, please. Okay, tonight, well, David has earned his citizenship, his family living, his first aid, and his tenderfoot rank. John, can you get it open? Congratulations. David Cater, Porto, 180. Okay, David has earned his Communication Skill Award. He also, this last Wednesday, qualified for his World Crest, qualification I put on him. He's getting a certificate for tenderfoot and second class scout. Right. Young John and Dixie. All right, since our last Court of Honor, John has earned his cooking merit badge while at the winter camp. He also recently completed his camping merit badge. He was, in 1st of February,